can't see anything. This is an oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico. And if you look closely, it's bird poop. If you look closely, mounted on this oil rig is an enclosed lifeboat. Now, if you've never heard of an enclosed lifeboat, it's pretty much a tank on the water. You can't sink them, you can flip them, roll them completely. They're sealed to a T. They're also made fireproof, so if you're on an oil rig and some poop hits the fan, you get your crew together, hustle to wherever your specific lifeboat is located. On this rig in particular, there's a lifeboat here, and there's another one here. There's probably some on the other side as well. You run, you get into the lifeboat, put the seatbelt on, pull the lever, and it drops you and your crew in the lifeboat like 100 yards. It's like a football field drop. Basically like skydiving in a Mountain Dew bottle. I came across these boats a year ago and I thought that it would never be possible because they're 10 foot wide, which means you need a wide load permit to move them. They're made to be hanging from hooks, so you don't really have trailers made to carry enclosed lifeboats. That just doesn't look like it belongs on a trailer, and it doesn't. It's not made to be trailered. And not to mention, they're 24,000 pounds. That's a lot. But I've been on Facebook Marketplace every night, and I came across an enclosed lifeboat that for some reason the state of Alabama made a trailer customized to it. I called the owner up and I was gonna use all this knowledge that I've gained from all these crappy Facebook Marketplace deals that I've made over the past year. All that went out the window when I realized the man selling this boat was 80 years old. It was a weird dynamic. One of the weirdest times I've ever had on YouTube. We're gonna rewind it a week ago. We drove 3 hours, pulled up to an RV park, and found this bad boy waiting on us. Dear Lord. Looks like a boot. I want to make sure this old man's cool with me filming. He seems like a man of status and respect.
How long has it been since that door's open?
Probably 3 months.
Oh, okay. Pretty recent.
Now watch it, there could be a wasp nest somewhere too. Them things don't like me either. I was gonna paint it yellow, call it my little yellow submarine. Oh.
Does it got to be up or down?
Down.
Down.
I'm trying to think.
Might have to go in through the top.
There we go. There we go. Yep, see it? Rubber there?
Yep.
It sticks to it.
That's good. Let's see what up.
Who's in there? Think you reckon we need to get another ladder?
No. I'm young for now. Oh, wow. I'm in here.
Deeper than it looks, ain't it?
Good gracious.
Let's
try.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like I said, it holds 64 people.
So sink is good?
Yeah. When you hook up to your water system.
Okay.
But this is electrical stuff on it.
Sweet.
That's a few $100s right there. You know, the box. If you go to a marina like on the ocean, you can pull up there and plug everything in. And if you get in trouble, you can hit it and it lets the Coast Guard know. You know, and where you're at too. It gives them, unless you having a party, I wouldn't hit.
It doesn't feel like water's been seeping in at all.
No, I mean, they're solid.
They have rations of food and stuff?
It's unscrewed, so wash your hand and things. See down there? Now, what they had here, they had ballast there, concrete bags,
right,
still in the thing, and that was full of it. So you may want to put some ballast in there. And there used to be seat belts, but they took the seat belts out. See the seat belts? The seat was still y'all in here, the seat belts back there. Just put them on, because when you turn over,
right,
key.
That wouldn't be a great way to go.
I ain't found nothing that's rotten about the place.
There's a little wood right here, but I don't think it's fiberglass, which is my main
It'd be
concern.
the first floor.
So the way it's sitting, if water did get in, it would be up here. They don't feel terrible. There's that one spot that I don't really like. It is surprising how tall it is in here. I did not expect it to be where I could stand up and have multiple feet.
I'm slow, but I get there.
Look at there.
That thing,
You know anything about this thing?
yeah. I used to know how to fire it up when I put it in the lake. I'm trying to figure it out now. They fixing to operate on these two vanes here this end of this month, so it's gonna help my memory too. Okay, off and on. Here we go. Down there is where you shut it off, see that wire?
Yep.
Batteries must be dead. Right there's the batteries. You gonna put a couple of batteries in here? Yep, keep that dry.
Oh, wow.
Yep, all she needs is a little juicy.
This guy's pretty cool. I just feel bad shoving cameras all around him. I know he probably doesn't really understand what we do. Found one thing that I didn't like so far, and there's a few different rusted bolts, but the fiberglass feels pretty decent. And he said they put it in the water a couple years ago, and they cranked it 3 months ago. I don't know. Just climbing the ladder with some batteries, no big deal here, boy. Yeah. You said what?
Cost $750,000 this boat did.
Really?
That wore you out in them batteries.
Yeah, I'm not a very in shape individual. Where'd you find this at?
I was telling your friend that they was tearing a rig down out the ocean. The man that got the contract for it. Normally these boats are shipped back to who built them across seas. For some reason he just bid them off, auctioned them off to get them out of his way.
So can you register these and put these in public water?
You what?
You can put this in public water the way it is? Yeah?
Yeah, I wouldn't register or anything to the Coast Guard. Said you had to.
My kind of guy. Be good to me.
We just take all them batteries out. I hit you over there. We'll go charge them or something.
What did he say?
He said if I fall, I'll say a little prayer. I don't want to fall.
Oh my gosh. This is such a weird situation right now. I'm just in a lifeboat in South Alabama and there's a cowboy. We'll put the batteries in your truck.
Okay. So I'll move back. You can ride with me over there. We'll.
Okay. I feel like this is how you end up on that show where you're just trapped in some old guy's basement. Sure, we'll go charge the batteries at your house. I'll take some candy. Sure, Tommy will have some candy. Why not? Oh yeah! Dear goodness, James. Oh God.
Coast off the speed.
Dear God, James. We need to have a safe word, like if he tries to touch you on the leg or anything.
Maybe.
Gravy. 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 Gravy, gravy, gravy.
Now I told them y'all from out of town and y'all needed them fast charge like this. Told them the truth.
Yeah? They don't have to know the full truth.
That's right. You just gotta know when to stop like a damn old dirty log. Boy, he's putting the recording down. Hey, you ready? He'd have done it.
Yeah, you would have.
Then I'd have told folks I'm 10 years old, they'd have got you for
Yeah.
I don't know if they would have believed that.
you know, let y'all push this thing.
I got it. I got it. For those of you who don't know, lifeboats are not cheap at all. So today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. With hundreds of artifacts to equip and over 600 different champions with unique skills, Raid is the first game to bring true console level gaming to your phone. One of my favorite things about Raid, similar to my boat arsenal, is they're always upgrading, bringing new things in. Such as the Doom Tower, which is a new game mode that brought on new and terrifying bosses to slay, which gave seasoned players 120 levels to get their dirty little thumbs to work. And Hydra, the clan boss, has to be the biggest, most terrifying, baddest boss to ever step foot in Telleria. And here's the big news. Raid is releasing a super-powered version of the legendary champion, Death Knight. If you would like to have this bad boy in your arsenal, all you have to do is log in and play Raid 7 days between now and October 27th. And that champ is in your arsenal. You can also use the DK Rises promo code to get a bunch of free stuff. Maybe go ahead and level up your strongest champion to level 50. Raid's running a pretty sweet Halloween promotion where they're going to be giving stuff away in the game and in real life, which includes $1,000 Amazon gift cards and in-game Halloween champion. If you want to play Raid, you can click on the link in the description, get some treasures. We're talking a free epic champion, Burgess. Let's make a little booty. If not, I'll see you at the lifeboat. Apparently James knows a good place to get some catfish. I don't know what's going on right now. Went from like a serious, I don't know if I'm going to buy his boat, to let's just spend the day together, man. Why not? He's 80 years old, cowboy, climbed into the lifeboat, drives like an absolute speed demon, and he has a plane. He just showed me it. Missing 3 bolts though, so he can't take us on a flight today. Kind of a buzzkill, but I don't know how pumped my wife would be if I took a flight with an 80-year-old man either. I feel like James has surpassed time itself. And he almost unzipped his pants, and you kept filming. You were like,
I did not know where he was going with
yeah,
that.
you knew it.
I did not.
Oh, yeah.
These people's coleslaw is almost like eating cereal. They put so much sugar in it, but people love it. I'm a diabetic, and I asked them, I said, hey, y'all need to make something about all that sugar in it. They don't give a dang. We just cut right on through town. That way y'all get to see them.
Yeah, get the whole tour.
What Andalusia's all about. If that light don't change. Hookah-abacadabra. Did it?
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, puppy dog, you got to stay in here now. You understand? Don't you drive off and leave me.
Catfish house.
Like smaller. You don't need anything else? You don't need no caterpillars harder?
Do what?
So James just treated us to a nice catfish lunch, and we are headed to see the lake, then pick up the batteries, then go look at the boat. Kind of just turned into a little play date with James. And I'm here for it. I really am.
Good. You need to go to the bathroom before we leave?
I'm good. You good, Tommy?
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, it's gonna be something about to fly over to Italy next month, and it just get 3 boats.
All right, we had just spent the last 2 hours, went to lunch, dropped off batteries in multiple locations. They were all dead. None of them worked. James bought 4 new batteries for the boat. We're about to see if it cranks up. He's taking his dog on a walk. Before we crank her, I'm gonna climb up under here and make sure this trailer is what I think it is. I think most of the money in this purchase is this trailer. It's a 3-axle. We got 2 stainless steel axles. Now that's super exciting info, but it's where my mind's at. Want this investment to actually be worth it. They actually built the trailer custom for this lifeboat, which is really rare. Most lifeboats do not come with a trailer you can dip in and out of a body of water. So that's really what caught my eye, I'm not gonna lie. I really hope this works out. Oh, wasp right there. Wow. That could not have been a better position, dude. Wow. Right in front of my chest mount. Like my chest mount was just on a wasp nest. Real hot girl stuff. Absolutely 0 visual damage down here. I feel good. I feel really good. Mr. James, if he is a scam artist, he's really good at doing this, like really talented, because he has me right in my heart. And I like him and have some respect for him now. He's also a veteran, which we support on this channel.
You find any money under there, now it's mine.
Yeah, there's a wasp nest right here. I'd be careful.
Oh, okay.
I rolled under here and about kissed it right on the mouth.
Big one, to hurt you.
The wood feels pretty good. It doesn't feel too rotten. It looks like the boat wasn't used terribly much, like at all. What would this strap right here be? Can you see that?
It may take out the static or something.
We're gonna check out the axles, see what the axles are rated for. Yeah, these tires are not in the best condition on this back row. The bearings on this back tire are pretty rough, but those other two look great.
That dog poop right there.
How close am I to it? So these pipes down here, you said this was the radiator?
Yep, that's your radiator.
It's got a little grease, a little something.
When you're cruising through the water, it keeps you cool.
I don't like all these old things being on the bottom of the boat. There is one hole right here. It looks like they just cut it so the water would drain out. Probably the size of a $50 coin. Yeah. So apparently there's this method of keeping a boat alive longer where you drill a hole in the bottom of the boat so no water will be pooling up in there for 10, 20 years, which honestly, if all we have to fix is a hole that big, we're a lot better off than having to fix the whole stringers like we've done before. You can see there's rust in the small little things around the boat. All these zinc plates, there's 3 total. I mean, the prop seems like it's okay. I need to see it crank. Cool thing is it feels like everything in here is sealed. There's no real signs of water damage, which we've become so familiar with. I'm just permanently scarred. How in the world? There's no way this is made to hold a man of my stature. Yes. Everything's written in 2 different languages. Also, my voice sounds ridiculous in here. Giving Morgan Freeman a run for his money. Got temperature, oil, marker light, lattiles, gloating, handheld windshield wipers. Come on. If you're relying on that in the middle of the sea, you're in rough shape. Wow. Yes. Wow. There's so much room and potential in here. The one thing I don't like is there is some areas where the floor feels like it's cracking. I walked down the boat and felt all over it. I'm not falling through the floor, which is a good feeling, and it doesn't reek of black mold. So, I mean, it's a 40-year-old boat. There's gonna be 40-year-old problems. It's like a 40-year-old body. Shout out to my 40-year-olds watching at home. Last thing to do, we're gonna throw the batteries in, see if she cranks.
Here's it, you ready?
Give me 2 seconds so I don't die just yet. All right, James.
Here we go.
Let's see what happens.
Glow plug.
Very nice.
Now be sure she has 2 ways to crank this, here
Okay.
and up there.
Okay.
And you don't have to turn that on at all to do this one.
Okay.
And you see it says glow plugs.
Yes, sir.
That engine there's running more than what you paying for the boat. If you bought it new.
I think we have us a deal.
No, I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I might take it back.
You what?
I'm just kidding. I'd say we got a deal.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. As far as I know, you'll find out that I won't lie to you. I don't need the money, but I'm gonna take it if you're gonna buy it.
I like that. I like that in a businessman. James is coughing along up out there, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure he gets his money. If you're wondering, we did buy the boat, and James took me to his house afterwards, and then he gave me this framed picture of an oil rig right smack in the middle is my boat right there. It was the captain's lifeboat. It was made so it could withstand pretty far drop, and it is now my vessel. So I'm gonna spend the next 3 days trying to find a company willing to tow a lifeboat 2.5 hours through Alabama. And hopefully if we can find a company that tows the boat without destroying it, we will have it in the water within a week. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I love doing this, and you guys mean the world to me. So huge shout out to James. If you're watching, man, I doubt you care. maybe when we fix the boat up, you can come take a ride with us. Love you guys. See ya.
What'd you do for a living?
Huh?
What did you do for a living? What was your job?
The job?
Yeah, what was your job?
On what?
Like, how'd you buy a plane and all?
Oh, working my ass off. I've been taking helicopter lessons too. Was gonna buy a helicopter. I came down with COVID. Had it twice. And one had killed.
Loves the gas pedal.
Doesn't he? I said, what's the secret to being this active at 80? He said, just don't stop. And this man does not stop.